Our next question is, how should a lawyer handle malpractice risk in succession planning? And that question is also asked by Elizabeth Zelinka of Encoraco. So Elizabeth, this question comes up in every law firm sale, which is the malpractice insurance. And what we're showing here are our 3 checklists to review before selling a law practice. And those 3 checklists, just categorically wise, fall into 3 categories: the logistics involved with selling a law practice, now is the right time to sell your law firm, and the rules of professional conduct to consider. So for this question about malpractice insurance, that's really under the logistics involved. In almost every law firm sale that we have handled, I think about every single law firm sale that we have handled, has involved the selling firm obtaining a tail policy that covers the prior acts of the firm, because the buying firm will want the senior attorney who typically joins the growing law firm, that when that senior attorney and other attorneys from the senior attorney-led firm join a buyer's firm, the buying firm is typically going to want to start their malpractice insurance coverage as of the date that those lawyers join their firm. Hence why the senior attorney, the selling firm, will need to purchase a tail policy. So how do you do that, and how much does it cost? Okay. In your malpractice insurance policy, which most, if not all, attorneys carry, there's a section in there. It's called the extended reporting period, the ERP. So it's important to look at that when you're planning to sell your law practice, because it's not cheap. And the way the ERP is laid out is that it's a multiple number, and most of our clients will obtain the I'll call it infinite, but that's not the actual terminology. The unlimited number of years that will cover an aggregate amount, which is your aggregate amount of the year that you would purchase the tail policy. When I said it's not cheap, what we're seeing in the marketplace is it runs from anywhere from a 2.25x to a 2.75x of your current year's policy premium. So some firms can have premiums in a 4-figure amount. Some firms can have premiums in a 5-figure amount, even a 6-figure amount for large enough firms. Heck, even 7-figure amounts. Our clients typically have 4-figure and 5-figure amounts. So when you're factoring the sale of a law firm and that malpractice insurance risk, because a buyer is going to demand, in all likelihood, that a seller obtain the tail policy, just to be cognizant of how much that's going to cost. And there can be some interesting planning that can happen with the purchase of a malpractice insurance tail policy, and you can certainly work with your broker on planning for that, because that is often a 5-figure purchase, even for clients that have 4-figure annual premium policy amounts.